1 hour, 59 minutes, and 40 seconds. That is the time it took for Eliud Kipchoge to run a full marathon, shattering the previous world record by nearly 3 minutes. That would consist a time of 4 minutes and 36 seconds per mile for 26 miles. See, that wouldn't have been done without the use of carbon plated shoes. The use and purpose of the carbon plated shoe allows an enhancement for runners themselves. This is built upon the structure of the shoe itself and the creation of the carbon plate, as well as real life performances of runners themselves and the connection of companies creating these shoes with professional athletes to better the shoe. I'm Angel Loriano, and I have been a runner for nearly 14 years now, and I have done research in this field that I have done so myself for this speech. Again, I will be talking about the purpose of the carbon plated shoes and what it does because of the design of the shoe itself, backed up by lab results and the endorsement of professional athletes. To begin with, we will be talking about the design of the carbon plated shoe. So what the carbon plated shoe is, in a story written on the Running Channel by marathoner Mark Dredge, who has ran ultra and full marathons, talked about the carbon plated shoe. See, the carbon plate is two thin layers that essentially act as a trampoline for your foot. This can help with energy loss and with your stride length. Both of these combined allow for a runner to run more smoother and increase their stride length. That can help boost a runner's performance. Along with that, the shoe is combined with the foam and the midsole, which allows a runner to feel more natural while running the shoe. The more natural it feels, the more easier a runner is able to adjust to it and run a faster and longer time more comfortably with these shoes. Backed up by this is a study by multiple researchers that was published on PubMed on the National Library of Medicine. These researchers conducted a test and lab of multiple runners running multiple shoes. One being a carbon plated shoe, one being flat, and one being an average normal shoe. In the end, they would run multiple time trials to see the performance and how the body reacted towards these shoes. In the end, they would find that end oxygen consumption would be lower in these carbon plated shoes. See, that fulfills the purpose of these shoes and why they were created. Along with that, with professional athletes, multiple records were broken ever since these shoes have been released. See, for both men and women, events through the 5K all the way to the ultra marathon have been broken ever since these carbon plated shoes have been invented. Along with that, for more average runners such as myself, on platforms such as Strava, there has been multiple posts of normal runners having much faster times ever since they've ran in these shoes. I myself have had an experience as I use carbon plated shoes myself. See, I would have a time in the 5K of 20 minutes and 10 seconds. The first moment I used these shoes, I ran a time of 17 minutes and 58 seconds, a 2-minute difference, as well as my own teammates have had multiple and the same results. Finally, athletes themselves have loved these shoes. Such as previously stated in the intro, Eliud Kipchoge went on a campaign with Nike themselves to break the sub-2 barrier in a marathon, which has never been done until he done it. See, that promotion was not only to promote the shoe and advertise it to average people, but because these shoes do make such an impact that we were able to break that barrier of 2 minutes, which was thought to be never done before. As well as that, multiple Olympic athletes wear these shoes for their races, for top level races. They wear them. Along with that, these athletes work with these companies such as Elliott himself and other athletes such as Jared Ward, who work with Nike or with Saucony, that allow them to create much better shoes in order to give out to the public. This can be known by following Jared Ward himself and Saucony themselves. After today, I hope you learned the specific designs of the shoe, as well as real life performances stated in the speech and following athletes that can back it up as well. Carbon plated shoes prove that they're not only a trend, but as an advancement in the sports technology field. And I thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope you learned a lesson today. Thank you.